Another new Patreon month?
Dude, so many great things we listened to. So we had The Last Resort by the Eagles.
We had Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix.
Yes, the 15-minute version. Then we also did a full reaction to the entire Revolver album by the Beatles. Every single thing we listened to defied our expectations in a completely different way.
Yep.
Amazing month.
Also, we hit the 2,000 Patreons goal. We're like 2,100 and something now. So we are going to cover a song for you guys.
Yeah, so the poll's up there if you want to go vote for the song. We're going to try to be hitting more albums more frequently on there. But with that being said, awesome month. Can't wait to see you guys over there. See you on the video.
Hey guys, hope you're having a great Friday, voting day, as well as a great life.
Yeah. This is an exciting day. Beryl, who you've seen on the channel, my guitarist, Neil Young is, I think, his favorite artist of all time, is what he's been saying.
Yeah.
So I told him, I was like, oh yeah, we're doing Neil Young on the channel. He was like, I voted for it.
And we knew, so we heard from you guys for the song Old Man. There was an acoustic version that's pretty big. And so we actually asked Beryl. We were like, hey, do we do the studio or the acoustic? He goes, studio.
Yeah, he said specifically, do the studio, then do the acoustic version at some point in the future. But he said James Taylor, who I guess is another singer-songwriter, is playing banjo on the studio version. So he said, you need to watch that. So
banjo is definitely enough reason to check out a studio version.
That's facts, dude.
That's enough of a reason.
Yeah.
And so if you're here live on the premiere,
yeah, we've been doing this thing. So if you're not aware, every Friday, as soon as the video drops, and actually a little bit before the video drops, we're going to be down there with you guys, commenting, talking to you guys, kind of like a live stream, but for the premiere of the video.
Yep.
So
and we'll be doing that for Fridays. When school starts, we'll reevaluate if we can still do that. But for right now, Fridays will be live, debuting these Friday videos.
So it's your voting day, live day. Remember, if you want to vote in the polls, just go to the community page on the channel. You have to be subscribed. It's just how YouTube works.
That's the catch.
That's the YouTube catch. They're like, we know how to make people vote.
Right.
But that being said, dude, I'm excited. Neil Young, never heard any from him.
I definitely heard his name, but I've not heard any songs from what I know.
Yeah, so let's hit it.
Boom.
Look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were.
You love that simple drum beat, but it's so nice.
Oh man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost, such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you.
Oh, there's that banjo, bro.
Worth it.
I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through.
These are how you do harmonies, bro.
I want look in my eyes and you can tell that's lullabies, look in your eyes, run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. I've been first and last, look at how the time goes past, but I'm all alone at last, rolling home to you. That's true.
Wow.
Oh, that needed to be 2 minutes longer.
Wow.
I feel like if that was a little bit longer, that could have been pretty cool.
Oh, I think it was fucking pretty cool as is, dude.
It's definitely cool as is. It just feels like,
You
come
wanted
on,
more.
you're gonna end like that?
Yeah, he knew how to leave you wanting, dude.
If that
He's
was
that
his,
guy. He's that guy who doesn't give you a kiss on the first date.
Oh, what
You know
a
what I'm
piece
saying?
of shit!
And you go
man.
inside and you're like, was it me?
At least on the cheek.
Like you're like, I don't know if he liked me that much. I can't tell.
Absolutely. If that was his goal, then fuck, man, I can't hate on that.
Yeah.
He did it. You know.
Jeez, that was a good song.
I think just we're gonna dive into the lyrics a little bit in a minute here, but the overall concept of like looking at the older person, like, hey, like I'm not, I'm not too different than you, you know.
Yeah, I loved the rhyme scheme. It felt very Bob Dylan-esque for like the couple Bob Dylan songs I've heard.
Yeah.
Because I think people played it safe or like really easy with rhyme schemes for most for like early rock and roll to like mid rock and roll.
Yeah.
It wasn't until later on they started experimenting more. But you had artists like Bob Dylan who were already doing all the crazy shit with the lyrics, like rhyming schemes back then. And I feel like here's another person who is like back in the day experimenting with like different rhyme patterns.
Right.
Cool. Really, really interesting. I loved the way that the harmonies came in super bright. Do exactly what harmonies should do, which is uplift a song and like.
I love how they do that because they tease like that guitar note that sounds like almost like a train flying by.
Yeah.
Like wow.
Yeah.
And like they do it once, and as it does it a second time, the chorus drops as it's happening,
Gosh,
and
it's
it just
good.
leads into that bright, those bright bars.
Yeah, it's just everything was so calculated. It was so reserved. The banjo really helped
It
the
added
song.
it added a lot. It added a lot.
So texturally, I think the song was perfect. I mean, even the drums is going, just like light, really light in the mix, not doing too much. And when the chorus hits, just all it does is go dig into the ride, and that's it. So
Yeah.
really respect lyrics. You want to do that? Or we have more to.
Yeah. Well, one final note.
Okay.
Just the acoustic guitar itself, like
Yeah.
the strum pattern, all the little things he did. It feels like I'd heard it before, but I know it's not from this song. So I know there were songs in the future that probably took from this in terms of just some of the way that he did it, almost. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. But either way, I liked how just the
Very
chords
creative.
were voiced.
Yeah.
So
All right.
lyrics.
Let's do it. So I don't know if the old man is like a father or just some guy at a bar. Like I don't know.
What if it's him in the future?
It could be that. Could be some Inception stuff.
It could be a lot of things. I feel like it was kind of like broad in the sense to where it's like it really is open to interpretation.
Yeah.
Like almost anybody could like take this song and kind of like relate it some way. I feel like.
And I don't know. So reading the lyrics, I can't point to lines specifically that made me feel like this. I got the vibe that it's a young guy going like, okay, all this running around the town and drinking and going after women, but not actually bringing somebody home to love. It's nice for the moment, but it's actually not what I want long term. I want somebody to like be home with me the whole day, the whole night, like the whole thing.
Yeah, he wants continuous love that's sustainable
love. But then it looks like so he's saying this isn't really all it's cracked up to be, and almost in the second part, it almost seemed like he was talking to the old man like, "Yo, I know this looks really cool because you're looking back like, man, I have this now. That looks appealing to me." But it's really not. So I don't know if that was the message he was getting across.
Huh.
But that's the vibe I got from the lyrics. Just made me appreciate the song even more.
Definitely very like poetic, like
Yeah.
especially as we're like reading it out loud here, like their lyrics. It was
Yeah.
it felt like it's like a really cool poem.
Yeah, which is again, I think the use of the rhymes, those like internal rhymes, I thought was super smart.
So
wow.
This is one of his more of a ballad songs than some others. A lot of people said he's got some bangers also.
Yeah.
So he can do both.
Well, I'm down to hear both. Like I said, it's Barrel's favorite. Well, I don't know if it's his favorite artist, but it's definitely up there. Definitely up there as one of his favorite artists of all time.
He keeps talking about it, you know.
Yeah. So, with that being said, I would love to hear more. I would love
Absolutely.
to hear more.
Second song though has to be a banger.
Yeah, I'm down
Banger.
for that.
That's the one requirement.
Is it?
Yeah. We start with their ballad, you know, or
Yeah.
or like a softer song. You got to come back with a
Man, this is a great
Bam.
way to end the week. Thank you guys so much for being here with us because it's so awesome to be able to explore like old music like this.
Yeah.
Dude, none of my friends have heard this song.
yeah,
I
except for
guarantee
Beryl.
you, except for Beryl. But he's like an 82-year-old in a 26-year-old's body, you know?
He's a little bit.
Oh, gosh. He's like an old Jewish man in a diner. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Oh, can I have the tuna melt?
Definitely a song that I probably wouldn't have, or an artist I wouldn't have looked back to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless we were really doing this. So thank you guys for awesome suggestions. Making us look back and appreciate some freaking classics up in here.
Before we dip, what are we rating it?
Oh shit! You almost got away with it, dude.
I'm thinking A+.
A+?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it A. I think you had more of like a resonance with it. And
It
with the
definitely
lyrics.
resonated with me in some sort of like spiritual level.
Yeah, but I definitely from the sideline, I understand your A+.
Like definitely 22 years ago, some guy died that was at his concert originally, and I'm feeling his spirit in me now.
Okay. This is a strong A though. It might change over time. Like maybe once I become the old man, it'll be an A+.
That's true. That's true.
Either way, we shall see. Definitely have to hear more Neil Young though.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Later.